Park runs to me, I kind of go for, and I genuinely think like if you're someone that's looking at running, but I'm currently using the niacinamide. I'm gonna try and incorporate a little bit more skipping. I have been trying to obviously have less screen time. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I am Vivian and I share videos related to food, fitness and lifestyle. I have literally just got back from my park run and oh my god, it was so hot and sunny when I left. I was kind of thinking like, oh, are we going to be able to do this? Because there's parts of the run where it's like super shaded and then there's parts of the run where it's just exposed and the heat is on you. But it was hard, but we set a new PB. 25 minutes flat for official park run PB for me at least, and I was like third in my like the women's section and then 14th overall or something like that. Like park runs to me, I kind of go for a mental challenge and like my own personal challenge, but I also kind of like the element of the community feel of it all, because you, like a gym, you have like regular goers. And alongside that, they're also like welcoming to so many new people, because I haven't done a park run since May the 10th and I done one last week. So in that space of like May the 10th and the end of July, there's been so many new people. Like when I went, I was like, oh my God, who are all these people? And it sort of like felt like I was now new because all of these people had been coming in that space that I haven't been coming. And everyone is just so encouraging at park runs. It just boosts your energy levels. Even like when you're not motivated or you're not feeling it. People around me were motivating me. Like every time, like there was these two guys, we were kind of like interchanging, like overtaking each other. And they'd keep be like, oh, come on, keep on, let's go, let's go. Or like, you're doing great. Or like when you're like slowing down and you're starting to feel tired, there'll be someone that's going to be like, come on, keep going. And I genuinely think like if you're someone that's looking at running or doesn't have the confidence or something like that, search up your local park run. Just search up on the park run website. Like there's bound to be one near you, and I promise you, just go. Even if you don't have a friend to take or whatever, you will probably make a friend by the end of it. And I say this because I used to be someone that would do my park run, get my time and all of that, grab my stuff and go. The last couple of weeks I've been making an effort to like stay and speak to people and connect to people, because I am naturally a shy person, which is mad because I speak to the camera a lot, especially if I'm in the gym and whatnot, but I'm in my own little bubble. But in those environments, I'm trying to build my confidence, speaking and approaching new people. And I've like just said, every time I'm like, okay, let me speak to one or two new people. And I did that today. It was a bit nerve-wracking, don't get me wrong, but I still managed to do it. And I just enjoy park runs because you've got the community aspect of it all. You've got the mental like positives out of it. Like you're outside, it's sunny, it's in the morning, and you still have the rest of your day to like get on with things. And you've just you've achieved something already before 10 a.m. So if you're someone that's like possibly considering park runs or hasn't really heard about park runs, like check out my page. I think on Instagram and TikTok, I'll be posting a video about park runs and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget to check out my other channels. It is Games with Viv on Instagram and TikTok. Those are the other pages I'm actively on throughout the week. And I want to start documenting my park run journey. So with that being said, I am starving. I need to make some food, and I'll be taking you through a Sunday reset, but I prefer to do my Sunday resets on a Saturday. The reason I've been doing this for the past couple months is just I find it so much better for me, because on Sundays I can actually fully relax, whereas Saturdays I don't really do too much at the moment. I just do my park run, or I'll go for a walk or try and meet some friends and stuff like that. But I do find like I have quite a lot of the day on a Saturday that if I do like the laundry, vacuuming and everything like that, it just makes the Sunday feel more relaxed and less rushed, if that makes sense. I don't know. So the rest of the video, I'll be taking you through my Sunday, or what would be my Sunday reset. So let's just call it a Saturday reset. So I'll be taking you through my Saturday reset routine. I'm going to be planning a new block of workouts, because this week I only managed to make it to the gym once. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I wasn't motivated or anything like that. I had all my clothes laid out the night before. Each day I planned to go to the gym and my bag was ready. So as soon as I woke up or the alarm went off, I was just kind of like, no, I don't want to go. And then I just ended up just doing a morning walk, or I done Pilates and stuff like that. So maybe I'm getting bored of my routine or something is happening, and I don't want to not love the gym, because I really do love going to the gym and just using that 2 hours, 1 hour and a half as like my me time before I go to work or just get flooded with stuff. So we're gonna sit down and reprogram my workout plan, because at the moment my goals are not to grow anything. I just want to maintain like my physique but also lose fat. So that's kind of where I'm putting myself a little bit. I want to go on a slight calorie deficit just to cut a little bit of that fat, because currently I have lost 2.5 kilograms. I kind of want to cut that down to like maybe 75 kilograms, low 73. So along that is where I'm trying to be at. What I need to fine tune my eating habits, because sometimes I'm a bit loosey-goosey and I let my cravings win, which is not a good thing. I need to be a bit more disciplined on that. So we'll talk about it more when I'm sitting down and planning my workouts, and talk you through how I go through my workouts when I'm planning them. And then maybe it will help you decide like on your goals, how you should plan. Because I know there's like so many different perfect workout splits and everything like that online that you probably do see, and it might be confusing. So I will just show you what mine looks like and my process when I'm doing all these workout splits. But for now, let me reel the cleaning montage and lunch montage. And I'll Okay, so this is like the third time that I filmed this little part, but I'm currently using the niacinamide serum, and it's weird because in here the light just bounces around so crazy. I've got the mirror light on and the above light on, but if it just whites and does all of that, just ignore it, okay? But I have been using this product for the past month, I want to say, and I should try and see a comparison, because I have been using it consistently. Once a day, like in the morning, and then in the evening I just put my moisturizer, which is the Anwar 70 Plus Heart Leaf Daily Lotion. Especially in the summer, I don't like to use my E45 because it's a bit thicker. This is a bit lighter and I don't feel like I sweat it off as much, or my skin feels a bit clogged up. So if you're someone like me, I think I have a combination of oily and dry, but more so oily skin. And I find like such a lightweight moisturizer like that is particularly good for me compared to the E45, which I use in the winter when it's a bit colder and I need like that thickness. So that's my current skincare, and finishing off with Anwar again. So basically my skincare is Anwar. Look at me. The sun lotion, I have been putting this on daily as well. But after this, I'm literally just going to chill for a little bit, and then we're going to go through my new program that I'm gonna update and then talk you through, like I mentioned earlier, why I put certain things at certain days and how I want to implement new healthier habits and stuff like that. And I forgot to say this when I was doing the cleaning montage part, but someone did say on TikTok, if you put Lil Baby's album, the deluxe version, I'll put here, you will be so productive. And I fear they ate with that one, because I put it on and the way I got through that laundry, got through the washing up, got through everything and vacuumed the flat was quick, no procrastination whatsoever. Whereas usually I'd put like, Kim's Convenience on, or like Superstore or Big Bang Theory, and just kind of go through like, a little slow. But if you are wanting to be productive, Lil Baby's your guy. So with that being said, I will catch you in a little bit. Hi guys, so basically I've been doom scrolling for a minute, but I did manage to update my plan. I think I'm gonna stick to 3 days in the gym. So what I want to do is I want to keep my glute session. So I'm gonna keep with machine hip thrust, because that'll be training our glutes in the shortened position. And then I want an exercise for the lengthened position, which will be the Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna keep that in the plan. I'm gonna keep a unilateral exercise for my glutes, so that will be machine leg press. Do I want to do the leg press because I've been enjoying it the last couple of weeks I've been doing it, or do I want to do step ups? Because step ups, like, research wise, are the best ones for your glutes, but I always find that it takes me ages to get my form right, and also I struggle to go heavy on step ups without my back compromising. So I was thinking, with all of those things, I enjoy leg press and it's less of a faff when setting up and stuff. So I'm gonna put unilateral leg press as my, obviously, unilateral glute exercise, and then I'm gonna keep the superset of hip abductors and hip adductors, because I feel like those are like the most slept on. Basically, your abductors, the outside like shelf part of your glutes. So when you're pushing out, that's how I remember it. Like when you're being abducted, you're being taken away. So take away, push out. And then adductors, like your inner thighs, and I feel like they don't really get trained that much, or no one really speaks about them. So that's what I'm going to keep on there. My upper body session essentially is just going to stay the same. I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to keep the bench press, but again, with my upper body day, I'll be going a lot lighter and doing like higher reps. And we're going to keep the lat pull downs with the machine where you hold on to it, as opposed to the wide grip one. I'm going to keep the kneeling cable row, because I've actually been feeling the mind to muscle connection so much better on there. And then the face pull and straight arm down, they're going to stay on there. So the upper body and glute session are essentially the same. That will be like my Monday and my Tuesday. My Wednesday is going to be my walk and Pilates, or depending what the weather is saying, I'm going to try and incorporate a little bit more skipping. So maybe before my Pilates, I'm going to add like 10-15 minutes of skipping, then go into my Pilates. I like it because it gives me like a chance to stretch thoroughly, and that's one thing I'm not good at the moment. I do dynamic stretching at the beginning of my workouts, non-negotiable, I get that done. But talk to me about post-workout stretching. I don't know her, she don't know me, we don't know each other, but we're gonna change that, and she's gonna get to know me, I'm gonna get to know her. So I'm gonna try put in 10 minutes at the end to just do a static stretching, because I am losing my mobility, my flexibility and stuff like that. And then also, I haven't touched on cardio. So after my glute session on a Monday, I'm going to do at least half an hour to 45 minutes on the stairs. My upper body day, I'm going to do interval runs. On my Wednesdays, Pilates, I said I'll do my skipping. Then I've put in another lower body day. So this will be like for full legs, which was going to be a seated leg extension. Because I remember like a while ago, I was watching, I can't remember whose TikTok it was, but it's one of these like big gym guys that does like research based workouts. And they were saying like when you pre-exhaust the muscles, so for example, when you're doing a lower body day, if you start by pre-exhausting like the quads by doing leg extensions, when you're doing the barbell squats, the mind to muscle connection is just like greater. So I'm gonna try it. If not, I'm gonna leave it and do the usual order where I start with like my squats, then go into the leg extension, hamstring curl, and then walking lunges. Now, the reason I say this is because in the gym, the way it's laid out is that the hamstring curl and the leg extension machine, they're right next to each other. So I like to do them together, but sometimes obviously one gets busy. Blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how the gym goes. Because I haven't been to the gym on a Thursday as much as I would have gone back in the day when had like a 5-day split. Whereas now I go and do like a HIIT session. So I'm in the functional space. So I'm not really sure what that space looks like now on a Thursday, because I know for a fact Mondays are empty. Everyone is doing more or less upper body, so I'm not really having to wait too much and I can get through my leg day smoothly. Tuesdays is like the reverse. Still, like, it's very male populated in the free weight section. So Tuesdays can go one of two ways. Sometimes it's like quieter and I can get through my workout super quick. Sometimes I have to rearrange my workout, and then on that day I'll also do Stairmaster. And then Friday, I'll do like an active rest day where I'm just walking, because I want to have a rest day before the park runs, you know? And I was trying to figure out what's the best way to do it. Like, I could do lower, upper, lower, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then Pilates on Thursday, then a relaxing day on Friday, then park run on Saturday, and then Sunday is a relaxing day as well before I go back to legs. But then I was also thinking I could do upper body on a Monday, considering Saturday I would have had my park run. Sunday and Monday, my lower body will be resting, but I'll do upper body instead. So I'm going to play around with it for 2-3 weeks and see which way I like it. Sorry about that. My battery died, so I had to switch it up. But I was waffling on about which way I want to schedule my days in the gym. And then, yeah, so I'm going to start off with Monday being glutes, Tuesday being upper body, Pilates on a Wednesday, Thursday being my lower body, and then Friday being an active recovery, and then Saturday being my park run. So that's what I'm going to go with for now. If you have any more questions or you're looking for online coaching, I am looking to start online coaching. I've been thinking about starting it and I just never did. I did a lot of like face-to-face coaching, but I think I want to dabble and try online coaching. I am a level 3 qualified personal trainer, so you're in good hands. So if you are interested in any of that, just contact me on Instagram, TikTok, or just leave a comment down below, or my email address, which is on my link tree. If you want any help with any plans, bear in mind I'm not a nutritionist, so I can't really guide you too much on food. I can just advise on what you could do with your nutrition, but I can't fully give you a breakdown of that because I'm not a nutritionist. But as far as like a training program, getting you closer to your goals, I'm more than happy to help. So that's all I wanted to kind of catch up on, walk you through my plan, kind of my mindset when I'm going to create this plan, and sticking to it for 6 to 8 weeks before making any more changes to it, whether they're needed or not. But I don't think at the moment I will need it. It's just because sometimes when you get stuck into a routine or you start to lose enjoyment, sometimes it's worth just tweaking it a little bit, and not even just tweaking the entire workout, maybe switching out 1-2 exercises that aren't working out for you or you're not enjoying so much. So that's my advice if you're in a rut or you're finding like you're not as motivated to go to the gym. Okay, final part I just wanted to touch on before I left you for the day. I've been also like, as far as like my mental side, as far as my physical fitness side, there's some habits that I've been working on and trying to improve and get better at. So for example, I have been trying to obviously have less screen time. I think I spoke about it on my last video, like things I'm being intentional about. For the rest of the month, I am going to try get at least 8 hours of sleep. At the moment, I think I get around 6 hours, and I want to limit my screen time. That was something that I've wanted to do for a while because I spend so much time on my phone at work, editing on the screens and like monitors and everything like that. And obviously like on my commutes and stuff, I'm always on my phone. So at the moment, I've got this notifications silencer or something like that. So at like 8:30, it locks me out of all the apps and I can only access like the clock or like the most boring apps to just kind of prep myself for the morning. And I wanted to do this because I find that when I'm trying to get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep, even though I am in bed by 9 o'clock or 8:30, I'm still kind of scrolling. My mind is still active. So what I will start doing, I think, is just leave my phone in the living room charging, and I know in the morning it is charged, and then use the actual clock for an alarm. Getting my steps obviously is always a priority. Between 12 to 15k steps I'm going to try, if not 10 to 15, depending on the day. If it's a day where I do the Stairmaster, that'll be easily achievable. If I find that I'm working from home, I'll walk to the gym and back, because I think at the moment I've got into the routine of catching the bus in the morning because I want to be in the gym at 5 o'clock. I'm going to try journal because I go in and out of journaling a lot, and it's a good way to just kind of put all your ideas and just brain dump everything on a piece of paper for the week ahead, for the day. You're setting your intentions. I do have a journal I was given by Free Soul. I used it for a little bit during like April time, And I don't think I've touched it ever since. And I always want to be like, oh, I journal on my phone. Or no, I just need that pen and paper contact. So starting this week, I'm going to try get back into journaling because it really takes about 5 minutes. It doesn't take too long. Whether I do this after the gym, because it's like one of those where you journal in the morning and in the evening. So I could do this when I come back from the gym, and then before I go to bed, or like when I come back from work. So I'll put some time aside. I'll try to get at least 3 days of the week done to begin with, just to get myself into that habit. So comment down below like what things you're trying to be intentional with this week, and like anything you're prioritizing, trying to change that could set you up for a better you, better version of yourself in the future. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It honestly means a lot to me. I just want to build a community of like people that are kind of going through the same journey as me, and we can kind of offer each other like the support and just kind of know like you're not alone. All right, my loves, that is it for this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed it on a little life mid-year reset type of vibe. I hope it's given you some inspiration that you can take away and apply in your own week coming ahead, or even year, if there's any habits you've enjoyed and thought, yeah, let me make a note of that. So let me know in the comment section something that you're doing differently this week that's gonna be taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself, and just setting you up for a better future you. That's a mouthful. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day and good weekend and week ahead. See you later. Stay hydrated. Bye.